Thank you, Louisa. Johnny told me last week he was making arrangements for you to come. He could only get me to sit for another portrait, Gilbert, because it was you. Speaking generally, no penance is like having one's portrait done. But to visit with you, my friend, I would sit from the 1st of January to the 31st of December. Ready? Ah, yes. How's this? Yes, I have often been asked that question, my friend, and I never know quite how to answer it. I have lived a full life. I could say that my greatest achievement was my service on the War Commission, trying to help General Washington and those young men fight against the two Hows was quite exciting. It was quite an endeavor. All of those horseback trips through snowstorms or in the heat of the summer, and all the while fighting the anxiety of avoiding capture by the British was quite exciting. And then, of course, there are those who would say that being plenipotentiary to France or even Holland might be looked upon by our posterity as my greatest contribution to history. And, of course, then there are those who would say vice president or president would be my greatest. But when I look back on my life, I would have to say the Declaration of Independence was my greatest achievement, for without that, none of the others would have happened. Oh, the time I spent fighting for every little word on Jefferson's masterpiece was great fun. Yes, fun. I have always enjoyed a good argument. After all, that's why I became a lawyer in the first place. Oh, and I tangled with some of the country's best in that Congress. Dickinson and Rutledge and, well, so many others. And of course, it was in the heat of the summer in Philadelphia. Yes, it was a hard sacrifice for the both of us to make. As my dear late Abigail once wrote, I hope the public will reap what I sacrifice. Shall we talk of something lighter, my friend? Like my upcoming birthday. Yes, it will be my 89th, sir, on the 30th of this month. Well, like you, my celebrated date changed when we changed to the Gregorian calendar. I was born on October 19th, but now we find it necessary to celebrate it on the 30th of October. Oh, and what a month October is. So many strange emotions. I had the privilege of marrying my dear Abigail on October 25th, 1764. And then I lost her on the 28th and buried her on the 31st in 1818. In August of that year, Nabby, our only daughter, lied in the next chamber, consumed with cancer. And our only daughter-in-law, Charles' widow, lied in the room next to her, extremely weak and low. And my wife, a valetudinarian through a whole life of 69 years, was worn down with care. Nabby died on Sunday morning with Abigail by her side. It was a month before Abigail could see anyone. But that summer and autumn were as happy a time as I can remember. Abigail sitting on the couch, shelling beans or sorting laundry, and we discussed all of our public men and measures. She always had a strong opinion on both. But then in October, she took ill. Dr. Cranch came over and diagnosed her with typhoid fever and said that she must be perfectly still and not speak. Well, that was harder for her than the illness itself. She had always been busy, up at 5 and working long into the dark. And you know how she needed to talk. she would just lie in her chamber. I would visit her whenever I could make it up those stairs. And the dear partner of my life for 54 years as a wife and for many more years as a lover now lies in extremis, forbidden to speak or be spoken to. Abigail, you're not supposed to speak. Yes, I will try. But you must live, not for me, for you. All right then, for me. Try, my Portia. Oh, how I wish I could lie down beside you and die too. Yes, I will try to be strong for the family. I will write Johnny, and I will send Tommy up. It will be so hard on Louisa. She has been here all the days. She is such a dutiful child. Yes, my love. Yes, you wait for me in heaven. Give my love to Charlie and Nabby when you see them. Oh, God, I cannot bear to see her like this. Oh, Louisa, we must be strong and bear this for her. We must not let her see our weakness. Yes, my Portia, I am here. Yes, I will be with you till the end, my love. It is all right, Abigail. Let go. Be with our children and our Lord. Dear God, please receive my Abigail into your bosom. Oh, I am terribly sorry, Gilbert. I am a little distracted. Louisa is right. I need a short break. Do you mind? Thank you, my friend. Gilbert, the question you asked earlier about my greatest achievement, I think I should like to change my answer. I think the greatest occurrence in my life was when I married Abigail. For without her, I never would have done any of the rest. She was my encourager and my animator. She was my wife, my lover, my petticoat, my life. Most definitely, she's the greatest part of me. Thank you, my friend.